Hey guys, Blade of Fire here, bringing you another StarCraft English commentary, and this time I'm commentating on the 4th MBCgame All-Star Skins match played yesterday between Flash and Savior. And I know it's been a while since I've done something, but I thought that something like this I can't miss. It's simply too good of a game to miss it, even though it's in a fun tournament. Before we start this one, I wanted to give you a little bit of information on the All-Star Skins tournament. I know that I've said something a little bit about it in my other games, but I was a little bit wrong. Pretty much, I know it's a fun tournament, but it is a stake, meaning money that the players can win. For each set, they have a certain amount of this Korean currency, 100,000 to 600,000 for the first 6 sets, and for the 7th 900,000, and 1,000 of these Korean whatever it's called equals about $100, meaning that they can win 100 to 600 for the first 6 sets and 900 for the 7th. And let me just say a little bit the positions: Flash purple at the top left, the top right, and Jade Green Zerg is Savior at the bottom left. So yeah, this is pretty much the way it works. For each set they can win. They get money, and it seems that the term skins also comes from golf, because there's tournaments there where you can also win prize money based on how many holes you make. And so this is pretty much the same, only instead of the holes in golf you got the sets here in StarCraft. And so for each game they win, they get a specific amount of money. And they also get in the meantime, Flash building here a barracks pretty early, so we may see a double barracks early American Marine push, or probably, actually, because it's a 2-player map, probably he's gonna try to really overrun Savior quickly with his Marines. And probably the reason for this is because he knows that Blue Storm is a map that really favors Zerg. I just looked at that. In TVZ it has a 32% for Terran, and meaning so 68 for Zerg, so very good for Zerg, this map. And this could really give the Maestro a really good chance in winning this, even though he hasn't been doing so well lately. And you can see what a wonderful positioning of the barracks in expectation of that that expansion that is going to be put down at his natural. He has blocked off this to make sure that no Zerglings will be able to go through there. And yeah, kind of funny thing that those fans have made there. Scouting in the meantime also, expansion going down for Savior, very normal, and also the spawning pool in the meantime. So he's going to be prepared for this. He's not going to have late Zerglings. He's going to be prepared for this, trying to block that scouting SCV with the drone, and actually doing a great job at it. Unfortunately, as you know, an SCV can kill a drone, and this is exactly what happened right here. It was able to delay the SCV but not kill it. You know, SCVs are cooler than drones, meaning, yeah, got nailed. Those Zerglings coming out, and yeah, the SCV will be repelled pretty early. And now he sees those quite early Zerglings earlier than he probably would have expected, meaning that he's now going to be forced to pull back his Marines towards his base, still trying to keep that scouting SCV alive to make sure that he knows exactly what Savior is doing. These these Zerglings will try to come down that ramp to have more maneuvering space and not be forced through that choke. In the meantime, it seems that Flash actually now is going for the attack. He's now going for the attack with 5 Marines from those 2 racks and with his SCV, and he really has to make sure that he manages to somehow block these Zerglings, trying to block that area right there with 1 Marine, and to reinforce with another one from the behind. It would have been, of course, a lot better had he had an SCV there to block it. He was forced to use that Marine, and now Savior being forced to bring his drones over to save this expansion. And this is really huge what's going on right here. He's bringing in the drones, and really the bunker is going down. Flash has to hope that that bunker is going to get finished, because otherwise he's in a world of trouble. He's building, but however he's only got 1 SCV, and the bunker goes down. Horrible situation for Flash. It's maybe a little bit too early to say, but I think that this attempt of his right now to rush has totally failed. Total failure here. I don't think he's going to be able to come through, but because I think that by now Savior will already have considerable numbers of Zerglings ready to repel any attack. You can see those Zerglings waiting there, and now they've already taken down 2 of those Marines, bringing in the drones once more, and leaving absolutely no chance to that SCV to build a bunker. Unfortunately, yeah, for Flash, he's lost all his attacking force, and he's going to find himself so far behind in this game. I don't want to be, kind of an ass, but I don't really give Flash any chance to win right now, especially because Bluestorm is a map that favors Zerg anyways, and if this early rush of his failed, he's now going to be pinned back, and the economic advantage will go to, undoubtedly, to Savior, and he's going to be able to put those expansions without any problem, also catching that SCV right there off guard. And so, really, Savior is taking a considerable lead in this game by simply managing to defend against this early attack that has costed Flash so much and has brought pretty much nothing. He wasn't really able to inflict any real damage, any severe damage whatsoever to Savior. Kind of strange. You don't really see this kind of stuff in a two-player map like Bluestorm, simply because scouting is so easy, and that Overlord sent in the correct direction will spot what's coming pretty soon. But I don't know. I think that Flash tried to do it and it failed. So in the meantime, he's building that comp set in expectation of the lurkers and also the academy. So he will have the medic and marine force quite early. But Lair Tech in the meantime, Extractor, and we can expect that Spire to be going down pretty soon. And I think with those mutas, really, Savior will be able to inflict huge damage upon what Flash has. Putting 2 creep colonies over there at that expansion before the ramp, and I think that should hold off the medic and marine group for long enough. He really needs quickly another creep colony there, and he just put it, and he needs that spire, pretty soon, I guess. Also building fire bats and waiting with that SCV to put the expansion down. But really, Savior has done a great job to defend against all these attacks until now, and I think he will be able to hold this one off as well with 4 sunken colonies. I think 4 sunken colonies will be enough, especially with